Hello, and here we are on video 4 for tips for playful magic and manifestation. This one is really interesting because I've just changed my top, and this one is all about wearing color, wearing pattern, wearing colorful, interesting things. And this is something that's kind of happened over a few years, but I've realized that there's certain colors, especially, that I really like to wear, and that if I wear those colors, especially the kind of pinks that are in some of the other videos, that people compliment me a lot more. And that's not kind of, that doesn't come from a sort of egocentric point of view, but it comes from a like, oh, these colors for some reason make people go, oh my goodness, look at her. There's some kind of combination of, the very dark spectacles, the white hair, and then the pink that people like. That color is amazing. Or yesterday I was out in my pink gingham shirt that's in one of the other videos, and people are like, oh my God, I really love your shirt, or you look really cool in that shirt, or these earrings are made from guitar plectra pickers for a guitar. They were made by my friend. So having things that are kind of slightly quirky and interesting that people can comment on is really good. And I also have a really good friend at the moment who made this art here, Romilly, and she often dresses in much more kind of, she looks like an artist, which she is. A lot more arty, a lot more bold, a lot more flowy, very different style to me. She loves wool and layers, which I absolutely do not. But she's really given me permission as well to dress in a more colourful way and to really not be so concerned about what other people might think and that kind of stuff, because I steered clear of pink for a long time because I was like, oh my God, people hate pink, it's too girly, it's this, that, and the other. And when I started wearing pink, I've got pink, bright pink waterproof coat that I pretty much wear a lot. If you look at my Instagram, I'm wearing that coat a lot. I've got a paler pink jacket. I've got pink tops and pink earrings and pink things. And I think it's like one of my soul colors, because when I wear it, things happen. I've got another pair of pink earrings, which are like metallic stars, which will be on some of the other videos on the YouTube channel. And I would say about 50–60% of the time I wear those earrings, somebody will comment on them. And they cost me like £10 from a local an artisan market, a Bristol little earrings and jewelry stall, and I saw them and I was like, those earrings are amazing. And just wearing things that feel right for me. Now I'm on a bit of a style upgrade at the moment because I'm feeling like there's another version of myself, but I'm thinking like getting things, and I buy things from charity shops, thrift shops, whatever, and then when I've had enough of them or they're a bit worn out, then I change them for different things. And I've got to the stage where I've got kind of more and more bold with wearing colors. I did some style work a couple of years ago with a woman, and the Technicolor Priestess, and I bought this bold multicolored shirt that looks like it's like somebody's hand painted it with these broad strokes and all these different colors, and it's so light for the summer and like beautiful on a hot day. But the first time I wore it, I felt so self-conscious, like, oh my God, what will people think of me wearing all these, this bold, bright shirt and and all the colors. And I don't think it was last year, the year before, I wore it when I went to Bournemouth. I had shorts and a vest top on and this big light coloured shirt, multicolored shirt on the top. I went for a walk and this guy asked me out for a coffee. And so, I was sort of like, oh, this is really interesting. Being noticeable and showing up. And my hair is very noticeable. My hair's been white since I was about 40. And now I'm getting older, kind of a lot of people my age have sort of whiter, grayer hair. But when I had really white hair when I was younger, very noticeable. So what I would say for you is like, it's not about wearing colourful pattern things because I've said that's what I do. It's like wearing things that are a bit bolder or a bit more authentic to you, or something that you think, oh, that's a bit kind of edgy for me, and I'm a bit concerned about what people might think, but I also feel like really good in it, and just see what happens. And when you get compliments, when people compliment you on it, it's like, thank you very much. Or I was reading a book as well about making friends with people, getting to know people, and having things that people can comment on, like if you're out and about, is a really good way of starting a conversation. And then they also recommended something that I am really good at or terrible at, depending how you look at it, is that people will compliment me on something like these earrings and I will tell them the story behind it. And I used to think like, oh my God, like seriously, Claire, you can just say thank you. You don't have to give them, like, there isn't like, oh, these old things, they were just in the drawer. Like, I'm not diminishing the compliment. I'm going, oh yeah, my friend made me these and blah, blah, blah. And but the book that I had about relationships that I read a couple of weeks ago was like, if you tell a story, I'm opening up about myself. So I'm sharing my authentic, a story behind it, which enlarges the conversation, which keeps it going. So that's a tip that I've started doing. It's pretty natural for me to launch into some kind of story at the end of some comment or compliment or something, to tell a story about my life. And so it's really good to see in this book that it's actually recommended as a way to keep the conversation going. If somebody said, oh, I really like your earrings, I go, thank you. But I go, oh yeah, these are the star ones. This is the best £10 I've ever spent. I bought them from blah, blah, blah. Now they may not be interested, but they now know that, I'm somebody who likes to tell stories. I'm interested in having this connection with them, not just like, oh, thanks, and moving on. So yeah, wearing bright things or wearing things that make you feel like you is a really great way of getting back into playful magic. Having things that people can comment on, that can compliment you on, that stand out. Like, I wear my bright pink waterproof all year round, and in the winter especially, everybody's in black, navy, khaki, dark colors, and I'm still got this pink coat, generally with a bright colored scarf, and people comment on it because I stand out from the crowd, and I feel better. I feel way better in a bright pink waterproof on my walks, which I've talked about in this series as well, video number 1. I feel much better in a bright pink coat with a colourful scarf than I would ever do if I had a black coat on going for a walk, and trying to create magic from there. So that's my tip for today, is wear some colour, wear something that really suits you, wear something that feels like perhaps the next iteration of you, something that people can comment on and start a conversation with, and just see what magic happens when you use what you wear to bring people into your orbit, or to express yourself or expand your energy field out. I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye bye.